Hi, good evening. Okay, in last class we were discussing about inventory management and physical inventory, and we did some process in inventory management and physical inventory also, right? So today we'll move to next level, that is integration with other department or valuation and account assignment. Valuation and account assignment. Here we are going to see, or we are going to do the configuration, integration with finance department. Integrated with finance department or finance module. Or we will see how the process flow from MM to F5. So what are the things, or what are the configurations we require? We will see first, and we will see some example. While creating or while working with material related configurations in the beginning, we discussed about some materials, right? We discussed about some materials. I'll see that one. We discussed about some material. Yes, in this level, yeah, this thing we discussed, right? Material type and valuation class. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. This one I'll delete. So on that time, 1 minute. Hello? ಹೇಳಿ ಅದೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳಿಸಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ. ಗ್ರೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. Okay, so I took this example, and in last or in previous class we discussed what is material type, and on that time we discussed about valuation class, and on the time I told you valuation class is nothing but it's a integration between, or it's a bridge between FI and MM. Okay, and as a FI person they are going to link their ledger, GL or general ledger or ledgers. They are going to link the ledgers with this valuation class. And at the time of enterprise structure we discussed one more point, or at the time of creation of copy, or sorry, at the time of copying the global parameters, we copied copied these things we copied, right? Fiscal year, posting period, chart of account, ledgers, and as well as we copied the account determination and integration. Now the integration part is completed, but here we don't know how it has completed and how the process will go from FI to MM. The process is like, as I told you, finance people is going to link with valuation class. They are going to link their ledger with our valuation class. Whenever any transaction happens, say assume that you purchase raw material, so on the basis of valuation class, the value will get posted to general ledger. The value will get posted to general ledger because for this valuation class, the ledger is linked with. For this valuation class, ledger is linked with. So whenever any transaction happens in MM level, with the help of valuation class, that value get posted to finance department, or we can see the balance in ledgers. The linked ledgers. Ledger creations will be again maintained by FI department. As a MM department or MM person, we are not going to create a ledger. Ledgers is maintained by or created by finance department, and here we, as a MM person, we are going to provide the valuation class, and for that valuation class they are going to link the ledgers. So whenever any transaction happens, say example, I am going to purchase a material, that is raw material, with the help of valuation class, that will get value get posted to financial accounting. Okay, now this, as of now, we were using this standard valuation class, right, while creating material. In accounting one view, we assign the valuation class which is delivered by SAP. Now what I'll do, I'm going to create my own valuation class. Now I'm going to create my own valuation class like RPRM, then RPSG, RPSP, then RPPM, that is packaging material, RPTG, then RPSG, then RPTFG. These are the like this I am going to create the valuation classes. Standard valuation class will be there, but now onwards I am not going to use with, or I am not going to assign with the old valuation class or standard valuation class. I am going to use my own valuation class. For this valuation class, there is no ledger is linked with, right? There is no ledger because just now I am creating the valuation class and no one has assigned any ledger to this valuation class, right? So whenever any purchases happens in any material in MM department, that will come to valuation level, but from valuation level it will not go to anywhere. It will not go to anywhere because we are not link any ledger to this valuation class. We are not going to, or not link any GL with this valuation class. So we'll find an error, right? Find an error regarding integration. Now we are working with MM. Very less or very few errors we got, but here we are not. We are going to integrate with different department, or in FI department, or with the FF department. Now I am getting or facing some errors regarding integrations. So what are all errors? Or 5 parameters need to consider while integrating with finance department. Or you may call it as 5 errors. Maximum 5 errors will come regarding integrations. What is that? Chart of account. So what is chart of account? Chart of account, it is a list of ledger. Okay, ledger will be maintained by finance department for posting purpose and reporting purpose, right? So that will be created under chart of account. Usually this chart of account will be provided by finance consultant in real time. Finance consultant in real time. Okay. Now second parameter, valuation grouping code. Valuation grouping code. So what is valuation grouping code? So here we are going to merge all our plant and create one group. Instead of generating a separate plant report, what we do, we are going to merge all plant and will create one group. Okay, that is valuation group. Third one, valuation class. Just now we discussed valuation class. Then fourth one, transaction event key. Transaction event key, nothing but what kind of transaction we do, what kind of transactions we do, like inventory postings, then GR/IR clearing, offsetting entry for GL posting. Okay, this is what we call as transaction. I'll let you know while working with this, you'll come to know. Then fifth one, general modification or account determination. Okay, what is this? So inside this transaction, or inside the transaction. Say example, I entered into inventory posting transaction. I enter into inventory transaction posting. So inside the transaction, what kind of activity we do? Like consumption of material, or addition of material, right? This is what we call as general modification. So general modification and transaction event key will be standard. Okay, so in the system we will get the transaction event key and general modification, and chart of account will be provided by finance persons. The FI consultant, they used to provide the chart of account, and as well as ledger used to give. And as a consultant, we need to create the valuation group, because we are having plant with us, 2 plant with us, and valuation class I need to create. These 2 configurations will be maintained by consultant. Okay, transaction event key and general modifications will be there in the system. Okay. So we'll go into system. Now what I'll do, I'm going to create the valuation class, and now I'm going to create valuation class, and later that valuation class I'm going to assign I'm going to create a new material and I'm going to assign that valuation class. And as I told you, for that new valuation class there is no ledger is linked, right? Now we are getting error while posting GL. While posting GL, we are getting error. So I'll show that one. So I'll go into system. So I'll go to IMG materials management. Go to valuation and account assignment. Account determination without wizard. And first we'll go with define valuation control. T code is OM/WM. Now here I need to check whether this valuation grouping code is active or not. If it is not active, then make it as active and save it. Now it is active. No need to do any changes here. Just I'm not going to do any changes here. I'll come back to main screen. Then group together valuation area. T code is OM/WD. Okay, we'll get screen like this. Then click on position. Valuation area is nothing but our plant. I'll input my plant here, RPP1. If you observe here, so this is my plant, and this is my company code, and this is my chart of account. Already we are having the chart of account. See here, valuation grouping code is blank, right? Now I need to input anything here, like I'll input my company code RPL as my, or you can give any number also, like 0001 or 0002, like that. I'll give my company code here. You can give anything, 4 character you can give. Save here, save. Next, define valuation classes. T code is OMSK. Then account category reference. Then here click on new entry. So you remember maybe this account reference we saw somewhere else. Here apart from this we saw this account reference somewhere else in OMS2. While creating material types, we saw that account reference or account category reference. To recall your OMS2 or logistic class, I created RP. RPRM, right? Yes, RPRM, right? So then I'll change here RPRM. Already we created as a material type, right? RPRM. So I'm not going to create that. RP0 and I'll create. Then this is RP02, 03, RP04, RP05, then RP06, like that. Okay, so I'll come to system. RPRM, double click on it, OMS2. There, here, we can see the account category reference. By default, system has taken this 0001, right? Now I am going to change this. So I'll come back to OMSK. I'll come back to OMSK. Click on new entry and account reference. I'll give RP1, that is raw material, company code RPL, RP2 space RPL, RP3 packaging material, RP4 trading goods for RPL, RP5 semi-finished goods, and RP6. This is not validation class, account category reference I am creating. Finished goods. Save this. Okay, now I come back, click on validation class, click on new entry, and here validation class I'll give RP01 and account reference RP1, and raw material for company code RPL, RP02, RP2 spare parts for RPL, RP03 and RP3 packaging material, RP04, RP4 trading goods, RP05 semi-finished goods, RP06 finished goods, RPL 6. So this is validation class, and for that validation class we assign account reference. Okay, now I'll come back and click on material type or account category reference. Position, click on position. Material type RPRM. Enter. And here the standard account reference is there, so I am going to change to RP1. And for spare parts, semi-finished goods, RP5 then spare parts, I'll give RP2. Trading goods, RP4. Then packaging material, RP3. RP6 is a 6. Now the standard is not maintaining. Now here or not, we'll use our account category reference and valuation class, then valuation grouping code. Now what I'll do, I'm going to create a new material, and for that new material I'm going to assign this valuation classes. So not this is account category, this valuation class, RP01. By default, system will take the this valuation class, because this valuation class we assign to this account reference, and this account reference I am going to assign to that material type, right? Whenever I used to create the material under RPPM, system will take this valuation class automatically. No need to assign valuation class. System by default it will take automatically. Okay. So I'll go with easy access to create the material. Go to logistics, materials management, materials master, material, create general MM01 immediately, and here I'll give material column blank. Mechanical engineering is my industry sector, RPPM is my material type. Enter. Okay, here I am not going to select any sales related because it is a raw material I am creating, but someone has activated the sales. That's the reason I can able to see the sales view here. See here, these are the views I need to select basic data 1 and 2, purchasing, purchase order text, MRP 1 and 2, general plant data storage, accounting 1. Then plant, RPP1 is my plant, storage location is RM. Enter. And here this is a material number, and here I'll input my material as RPL, raw material, new valuation class. Unit of measure is each. RPL MG is my material group, and this is not item category as NORM. I select NORM, and 2 kg. Okay, basic data 2, there is no data to input in basic data 2, so I'll come to purchasing. I'm having my group R01, then purchase order text. This one is a text. I'll copy, paste it here. MRP1, MRP type ND, MRP2, planned delivery time 7 days, planned data storage. If you want to assign the cycle count indicator, you can assign, or else leave it blank. C category type, cycle configs. Okay, it is not mandatory. Okay, and then I'll go with accounting 1. You see why it is here. Might be I had taken so material type as RPPM, so okay, RPRM instead of, that's the reason it is. Okay, see here there is no sales view. Okay, select RPP1 RM, evaluation class each, KMG, grass white 2 kg, net weight also 2 kg. Purchasing, we'll come to purchasing group. Purchasing group R01, purchase order text, I'll copy the text and paste it here. MRP 1, MRP type ND, there is no planning. MRP 2, planned delivery time 5 days or 7 days. This one, cycle count, physical inventory, planned data storage, select C category and cycle count, fix it. Accounting 1, so if you observe here, the valuation class has picked up automatically. We not maintain, and if you press F4, you will not get any other valuation class, because for this material type RPPM, we assign this valuation class. That's the reason we are not able to see other valuation class. Okay, I'll go with this valuation class. I'll mention the price control as V. V means moving average price. Then I'll mention moving average price as control. Press enter and save. See, now the material has been created. Now I'll post the purchase order. In purchase order also I'm not getting any kind of errors, because purchase order is purely document. It is not integrated with any other or interface with any other module. Is purely document, whereas GR or goods receipt, it is going to interface with many modules. Or while here it is interface with many modules like production, like quality, like finance. But here we are going to see the finance interface. So I'll post the purchase order. For that I'll go with easy access, logistics, materials management, purchasing, purchase order, create. ME21N. ME21N, vendor of supplying plant. Okay, here I am going to okay.
Hello, excuse me.
So
the sample update ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಈ ಸ್ಯಾಪ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಇದು ಭಾಳ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಇದು ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಇದು ಈ ಥರನೇ ಫ್ಲೋ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇದು ನೀವು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಫ್ಲೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೇಗೂ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ವೀಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವೇ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಂ, ನಾನು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನಾನು ರೀಸನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಫ್ಲೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಫ್ಲೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ರಿಯಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಾದರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಾದರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಷ್ಟು ನಾನು ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೊತೀರಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಫ್ಲೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್. I'll go with purchase order. Key code is ME21N, and here I'm going to assign my document types. So maybe r.nb, r_nb. RPO. My purchase organization RPPO, purchasing group R01, and vendor RPL. So I'll take this vendor here. Okay, then material. Plant is RPP1. From that RPP1, I am going to select this material. So this is a valuation class, new valuation class. Just now I created the material, right? That material will pick here, and because for another material, or we are having so many materials, for that material we assign old valuation class. Okay, we may not find the process flow, right? So quantity, I'll take 100 here. Delivery date 5th of April, price 1000, currency is INR, RPL MG is my material group, RPP1 is my plant and storage location RL. Okay, these are the input I need to maintain. As I told you, here will not get any errors because our integration related errors, because this is not, this document is not going to interface with any module. This is purely document. It is purely document. Click on check, enter, and save this. Save this. Okay. Now this purchase order has been saved. 4550009 is my PO, purchase order number. So now I'll go with goods receipt, where we are going to interface with finance department. So while interface with finance department, so we come across with many errors regarding integrations. We'll see that one. So I'll go with department, MIGO. For that I'll come to easy access, materials management, inventory management, goods movement, goods receipt, for purchase order, MIGO underscore GR for purchase order. This is GR screen. Here I am receiving the material against purchase order. Here I am going to mention the purchase order number 4550009, and here I will mention my plant RPP1. Press enter. Now I can able to see the material which I ordered. Right. So come little bit down here. Select item OK. Item OK. Click on check. See here we are getting error like this. Means account determination. Account determination means account finance department, right? Account determination for entry INT1 KDM RPL is not possible. So here if I click on this button, question mark button, we'll get the output like this. As we discussed 5 parameters, right? As we discussed 5 parameters, out of 5 parameters it is asking for 3 parameters. Say it is saying int1, that is chart of account, KDM is a transaction event key, RPL is my valuation grouping code. For this combination there is no GL assigned. So system is telling for this combination there is no GL is assigned. Okay, so how to solve this? We are having the solution in this screen only. Either you can click on proceed button. This is a button where we can solve this error. Click on this proceed button, or else we can go with path in IMG and materials management, valuation and account assignment, account determination without wizard. There need to click on configure automatic posting. They need to click on configure automatic posting, or T code is OBYC. Click on that, cancel this, and here click on account assignment. See what is my first requirement. So what is my first requirement? For that I will go with performance assistance. See, this is my first. KDM is my first. What is KDM? Transaction is KDM, right? Come a little bit down here. KDM means material management exchange rate difference. Exchange rate difference means, so whenever we used to purchase the material with import, there will be different currency will be there, right? So on that time we need to maintain the exchange difference rates. So I'll go with double click on that KDM. As per int1, this is my chart of account, right? This is my chart of account. See, this is chart of account. Then enter. Okay, we'll get screen like this. There in valuation grouping code RPL, I need to input my RPL, and debit and credit same number here I need to mention 230000 280000. Save this. So now if you observe here, so int1, this is int1, KDM and RPL. For this combination I assign this ledger. Now this parameter has been completed. Now I'll save this. Now I come back to no changes made. Okay, no problem. Okay, save. Come back to GR. Come back to goods receipt. Okay, now click on check. Document is okay. Then click on post. Again we are getting some more error. Here it is asking for 4 parameters is not maintained, or for 4 parameters there is no ledger is linked with. Say account determination for entry int1 BS6, RPL RP0 not possible. Click on that. See, int1 is my chart of account, BS6 is my transaction event key, RPL is my valuation grouping code, and account determination or accounting grouping code is not asking, so it is blank is there, or dash is there, RP01 my valuation class. For this combination there is no ledger is linked. Okay, as I told you, you can go with proceed button by clicking in the screen, or else you can go with T code OBYC or path here in IMG level. IMG, materials management, valuation and account assignment, account determination without wizard, configure automatic posting. Click on that. So what is my first parameter is BS6. Right, what is BS6? BS6 is nothing but inventory posting. So this is my first, this one parameter. I'll double click on BS6. chart of account is INT1. Okay, now come a little bit down here, and next one is what is my next requirement is RPL, that is valuation grouping code, and RPP1 is my valuation class. So we were using 3000 as our previous valuation class, right? So this is my previous valuation class. In front of that valuation class there is a ledger is link, right? This is a ledger. I need to copy that ledger and assign it here, and save this. Okay, this is my second parameter which is completed. If you observe here, okay, INT1, BSX, RPL, RP01, and for that I assign with ledger. Save. Okay, now I'll come back to Migo again. Click on check, we'll get document is okay, message, then click on post. Again we are getting one more error related to GRIR account. INT1 WRX RPL. WRX means GRIR account. If you click on that, for this three combination there is no ledger is linked. So what I need to do here, I can go with proceed button, or else I can go with T code OBYC again. Okay, come to configure automatic posting, cancel this, go to account assignment. Here my transaction is WRX. Come little bit down here. WRX means GRIR clearing account. Double click on that WRX. Input your chart of account INT1. Then here my third parameter is grouping code RPL, right? This I need to mention here, RPL, and the same number I need to type it here, or else I can copy. Save this. Okay, now this combinations we assign the ledger. Okay, now I'll come back to Migo. Okay, now I try to post the entry. Click on check and post. Finally, this entry got posted. So in this way we are getting error once we change the valuation class. We come to know how the process go from MM to finance department. Okay, MM to finance department. Fine. We'll stop here today. We'll continue this topic tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday. Okay, then bye. Good night.